Okay, let me take a look here, see how we're going, see if we're streaming yet. Okay, and we're streaming. Okay, good. All right, guys. I'm drawing live. I'm taking requests. The first request I had was to illustrate my favorite cartoon character from when I was a kid, and this is Muckman, who was part of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He was my favorite bad guy, I guess you would say. I don't know. I really liked his design, so I'm drawing him right now. Of course, this is my own version. This isn't. This is just like from memory what I remember he looked like. I had the toy, so I'm doing my best to remember what he looked like. I probably am screwing it up royally, but you know, whatever. I'm just having fun and taking requests. And this is just kind of as a thank you. This is totally free. I'm just doing this totally free. I'm not making anybody pay for these drawings. Actually, the person who I am giving this drawing to, um, willfully donated a bunch to the stream without anybody asking, and you know, I never said I was gonna give anything, but I have to. I have to do that. I have to give her something because um, that's the way you got to treat people who are helping out your dreams and stuff that you're pursuing. And drawing stuff like this is like a dream come true. This is fun. This is like a blast to do stuff like this. All right, so let's see if I believe I got it correct. He's wearing like a pair of ripped up orange shorts as well, and they've got that same sort of day glow look. And I got to bring them up a little bit, otherwise he's starting to sag. All right, yeah, I think that's about right. Maybe I think make him a little bit skinnier. Then we can just make that like his tailbone sticking out or something. Bring it in a little bit there. There we go. That's not too bad. He's got to have a garbage can on his back too. Let's see. What's the best way to do that? Should I do it with like a circle? Oh, nice circle, Scott. Way to go. Can't even do a circle right, can you? Kit. All right. Let's stick with that about, and let's get the color like kind of a ugly gray. I just remember his trash can being like an ugly gray color, and all right, let's see here. Go with kind of a rounded bottom. If I remember correctly, I've got to do this. Oh, dang it, Scott. Come on. All right. Yeah, there we go. That's how we do it. Yeah, this is how I go. This is how I draw with my stuff on Illustrator. If you're just getting to see the process right now, this is the way I like to do it best. Sometimes I even use a mouse too. Some people are pretty surprised when they see me use a mouse. They don't understand why, but I specifically choose a mouse sometimes just to. I feel like sometimes it gives me more control of things like lines and stuff. I can do a really steady hand with lines and stuff on a mouse. Okay, so then you take this. All right. Here you go. Quick lesson on how to make things look 3D and deep. Copy the same circle size, paste it. All right, go for a color that's like 1 or 2 grades down. Maybe that's like 2 or 3 down the line. All right, put it on top, and you got yourself 3D. And give yourself a little bit of an edge by making it smaller. Okay, even more of an edge. You want it to be thicker. Go even smaller. But you got to bring it back to the middle. If you don't, then it looks all wacky, too weird and wacky. And if I remember correctly, his trash thingy receptacle can was actually, let me put, I want to make this look a little more 3D. So put another circle on the bottom. Got to make that one smaller though, because it slowly shrinks down. Oh man, we got a snap to. Got to get that off of the view. Hold on. Snap to point. Get that off. That's annoying. Every time you open a new one, it goes back to snap to. Okay. All right, there we go. That's much nicer. Actually, I'm gonna bring that down a little bit too. Bring that shape down just a bit. I took snap to off. Why is it doing that? All right, bring that up just a little bit. Well, no, actually, you know what? Here's what I'm gonna do with that. I'm gonna give it some lines of. And the reason I'm doing this is because I'm gonna make it look like it's really nasty, and do it on this side too. This will make the trash can look more gross. Okay. Grab that. There we go. Then what we can do is, oh, here, move this out of the way. Take this, copy, paste, and then go darker with that one. And then put this back on. There you go. And then put this on this. There, now you got a nastier looking trash can. Give it a little more detail. Alright. Give it just a couple lines. If you do too many lines, then it's not going to have like any kind of shine or glare to it at all. But I guess, you know what, it would be pretty messed up by then. It wouldn't have much of a glare left, I imagine. Alright. If I remember correctly, he has like a little guy living inside too, right? Like there's a little guy who pops his head out of the back of his trash can. I can't remember what he looks like. I think he's just like another little ugly mutant monster thing. Ooh, whoops. I flipped it instead. Undo to rotate. Okay. There's a vertical trash can. I'm going to squish the trash can a little bit though. I don't like how long it is. If I remember, he had like a mini trash can. It's kind of like a... I need to turn it or something. Yeah, that's about the size it was. It was like a mini trash can on his back. Object, range, send to back. Yeah, there we go. It's right on his back. And he had like kind of like backpack handles on it. You don't want to make those too clean either, so you kind of make them all bumpy and rough. Stretch that out a little bit. Oh, shoot. I didn't quite go back as far as I wanted it to. That's not too bad. Alright, let's just go with a darker orange for that, maybe. Yeah, that's good. Alright. Let me just check chat, make sure everything's going okay. My live stream health is yellow. Is everybody back on here? Thank you guys for coming back. I know this is really annoying. Did we lose Jilly D? Is she gone? Oh, Jilly D, I'm so sorry. She was on here. I'm drawing this for her, and then she got kicked because my stupid stream went down. I'm such garbage at doing this. I'm sorry, guys. I apologize a bunch. Alright. Give him some pockets in those pants. Alright. I had a comment today on my videos. It told me I was really mean. Like I'm a kind of a sick person for doing my Dark Side Phil video, which that makes me think the person who watched that doesn't know too much about Dark Side Phil. There's no chance for me to throw slings and arrows at him that are anything new. He's been around for so long and been doing what he's doing so bad and so poorly for so long that I merely document it, like exactly what has gone on in his life. I literally read verbatim like a life timeline and then added my own 2 cents in. Yeah, I laughed and stuff during it, but I don't I don't know what people want the mood to be. I'm going to just take things not so serious. I mean, I'm not mad at the guy. I don't really know Phil, Dark Side Phil. He's just kind of a crazy kooky guy, and I have no ill will towards the guy at all. I think honestly he's an amazing source of entertainment. I think no matter how much his fans want to be angry at him for just dumping massive amounts of downloads on the internet, he does give his viewers quite a bit to watch. So I mean, you gotta give the man props there. I'm not saying that it's all quality, but I mean, he dumps like something like 12 videos a day onto YouTube. He used to do something like 80 videos a day or something. It was something insane. Alright. Alright, give him these kind of messed up nasty arms. And like I said, if I remember correctly, he's got one normal foot and then the other foot is like attached to a manhole. It's like just slimed into a manhole. Alright, gotta go make the feet. I don't think he's... Oh yeah, well, actually, I think he actually is wearing shoes. I think he has like a kind of like a nasty boot that's all dirty and stuff. It's okay, I'll just go back over. It's okay to draw clothes on later. Alright, that leg may be a little bit too thick. I may have to shrink that down a little bit. Maybe shrink it down both ways. Alright, let's go with the same green. Actually, I'm gonna bring him up a little bit farther too. Can you guys see everything okay? Let me just bring up chat, make sure everything's going okay. Let me see. I'm just to check my own stream. Yeah, okay. Looks like you guys can see everything just fine. Okay. Sorry, it's hard to keep stream open and read stream and also draw and also talk. Sometimes a little bit difficult. Jilly D, you're back. Oh, thank goodness. I'd feel really bad if I sat here drawing this for you while you're not here. All right. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. And yeah, remember, Jilly D, hit me up with your wherever you want me to send this to. After I finish, I'll send you the pic. What happened to the slime dripping from his mouth? It like disappeared? I probably got angry and erased it or something. All right. There we go. Okay. And give him some kind of like light green slime color. Hey, what's going on? Oh, I see. I got the wrong connection. There we go. Okay. What color slime do we want to go with? Go with like a lighter green. Why is it? Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah. Oh, nah, too dark. Way too dark. Where's it? Like a nice. Yeah, there we go. It's kind of like a whitish sort of spittle green. Very ugly, very nasty. All right, let's bring out this foot a little bit more. I think he's a little bit too kind of compacted right now. All right. And then, like I said, this leg is, if I remember correctly, it's like connected to a manhole. Yeah. Actually, you know what? I'm going to switch legs. I don't know if that's going to work. I'm going to have to redraw that. That's okay. No worries. I felt like it felt awkward having it drag, that he'd have to make his first step forward with that leg. Okay. Yeah, that feels more natural. I don't know why. I can't really describe. Like sometimes when you're just drawing, you're just like, yeah, that feels better. I don't know how to describe that feeling. Perception? Your perception? Your drawing perception? Your how you perceive things in space? All right. There we go. Let's get, yeah. All right, that's about the same size, and it's usually, I think it's like the same color as the trash can. All right, let's make that a little bit bigger. Also, we want to give it a 3D look. A 3D look on anything that's oval shaped is really simple. You just layer ovals and then make the oval above it or the oval below it lighter or darker, and then you've got a 3D field. Remember, anytime you want to make something look 3D, you can just use the same color as whatever the top one is or the bottom was, and then just either go lighter or darker and you'll make it look 3D. It's really simple. Oh shoot, I just went way out of the line there. Okay, let me do that again. That's what happens. That's what I get for talking while I'm trying to concentrate. Can you guys hear me okay? You guys are all right to hear me? I don't have the mic turned up that high, and I'm kind of talking low because I'm concentrating really hard. Okay. Well, not really hard. If I was concentrating really hard, you wouldn't hear me talk at all. Actually, you know what? Nah, it's okay. Undo move. Put it back. And let's just copy this one. Copy, paste. All right. What's the best way to do this? Okay. Actually, first of all, we got to go lighter with this one. Make it about that light. Object. Oh, no. Okay. I got to do this. Bring to front. Bring to front. And now when I slip this in, boom, perfect size, baby. All right. You just fill in those gaps a little bit. Same color gray. There you go. Not bad, not bad. I'm liking him. I'm liking him okay. What do you guys think? Does he look like garbage? Because he's supposed to be garbage. Oh, see what I did there? Loaded question. That's a loaded question, right? I used that term correctly, right? That means I already knew what I could shoot you with when I asked the question. All right, we got to make sure this looks like a big toe and not a small toe. Remember, big toe's on the inside. One big mistake I see a lot of artists make is they put the big toe on the outside and then feet look all screwed up. All right. All right. Oh, actually, you know what? Isn't he wearing a boot? Dang, I cannot remember, guys. I think he is, actually. He's wearing like a really nasty, like falling apart boot. I'll try to do that. Maybe. If it doesn't work, then I'll just... I did not prepare. Okay, hold on. Let me try again. It's not going to work. I can already tell. Yeah, that might work. Got to give it a heel. Alright, got to let it open up in the back. Then we've got to remember we're making it sloppy, so give it like a big tongue. Maybe that'll work. Maybe if I shrink that down a little bit. Alright, let's give it kind of like a worn out canvas look. Oops. Okay, shrink it down a little bit so it fits him more like a glove. I think that'll work out okay. I'm not happy with it. Screw it. I'm leaving that off. It's fine. Call me a cheater, whatever. I really can't remember if he's wearing a boot or not. Ooh, that's too skinny. He's got an atrophied leg. Okay. Let's move it up. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want to do. And if you're wondering, you're like, yo, he looks like he's bow-legged. Yeah, he kind of is bow-legged. I mean, the actual toy is actually like kind of bow-legged and stuff. I mean, he's literally falling apart. So, I mean, he doesn't have the best anatomy. You know, he's just kind of like slime and constantly moving garbage and stuff. And his name, if I'm correct, his name was Muckman. But if I don't have that correct, please, you know, tell me in the comments. It's okay. All right. Give him some more. Gotta make this arm fleshed out a little better. And there you go. And give him some veins in that arm. I remember like bones were poking out of like his arm. Like, it was totally grotesque. So nasty. My mom thought even toys like Skeletor were like really too grotesque or like satanic or something. Which I don't really, you know, nowadays compared to some of the other toys that are out there. How does that look? Probably could. I think actually, yeah. You know what? I'm gonna do this. It's gonna look good if it comes out all right. Then it'll have like a lot of layering to it. It'll look really nice if it does that right. Like, he's got like holes and everything. I mean, it would make sense that everything's kind of like, yeah, there we go. Actually, you know what I need to do? I need to make like more stringy type stuff hanging off of it. And give it more weight. Make it look kind of like you can see it flapping along as he walks. Oop, wrong color. That was funny. Yeah, that has a better look to it. All right, and I remember there's like all kinds of garbage and stuff stuck in his foot. So like, let's put like a half-eaten apple in there or something gross. All right, make it like kind of a reddish color. Wouldn't be a brand new looking apple, right? It'd be kind of like a rotten old one. All right, give that a brown, dark brown color. And let's put like a little hole in it like that. And let's make it look like it's had a bite taken out of it, but it's like a rotten bite. And it's shiny because it's an apple, so it's still a little bit shiny. So do that, give it some opacity. There you go. And pop that shiny part up a little bit more. There you go, that makes more sense. the apple, the closest, the shiniest part of the apple would be the part that's closest to like the sun. So that's the way I always think about it. I don't know. All right, let's kind of give him some definition here. All right, this is gonna help give him that kind of rib look, or like you'll see like kind of the undercut of his ribs. Oh, whoops, wrong one. That's not what I wanted. Let's do that, and then let's just bring down the opacity. There we go. That kind of makes it, kind of got that like face hugger look to it. All right, that looks a little better. Now you can kind of see where the ribs are coming from. Let's make some goop coming out of here, spilling out like as he's walking. Make it kind of nasty, like snot or something. Ooh, yeah, that's a good color. Ooh, a perfect color. I love it. All right. Kind of make it like splatter. I need to take the line off of that too. I don't like that line. Here, let me do that. All right. And actually, let me get both of those. Oh, come on. Oh, man, you're killing me. All right. Okay. There we go. Nice. Okay. Oh, you know what he needs? Oh, you definitely know what he needs. Okay. He definitely needs this. Kind of put like the... Actually, you know, maybe we can do this. Maybe we can do this. Hold on. Maybe this will be even better. Let's see if we got a swatch that we can just drop in there and be really cheap. All right, do they have bugs? Bugs, 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 nature. Yeah, they do. Okay. Oh, that's nasty. Oh, God. Kind of just drop these swatches on. If you don't know what swatches are, they're just kind of like stamps. So now we're putting like little nasty bugs all around him. I remember when you bought him, he came with like a pile of cockroaches. How disgusting is that? Is there any other nasty looking bugs that you could put on him? Let's put a spider on him. Ew. Nah, I don't like that spider there. It looks too fake. It looks too 2D. What about like right there? He's crawling up his side. Nah, I don't like him. Looks too fake. The flies look okay because flies kind of have this like sort of very straight, unanimated look when they're settled. But anything else? What about this? Wait, come on, get out. Oh, there we go. Oh shoot! I just got a phone call. Hey, what's up? Hey, can I call you right back? Okay, I'll call you right back. All right. I'm almost done anyway. Object, arrange, send to back. There you go. Kind of all nasty and gritty. All right. And let's write it here. Let's write it with this one. Let's write where should we write it? Right across the top. Man, I can move it after. I'm gonna go over his face though. All right, let me move that. Let me get that out of the way. Look, man. You know, he should have his name. It should be like a slimy, nasty letter. Ugh, come on. Erase the old stuff. Muck, man. Is there any good, like, I don't have anything good in here. I just got this computer, so I don't have any good. There we go. Might put it behind here, like this. Do like this, and fade it out a bit. Then send it to the back. and then give it kind of a really dark. Now let's go with like this one, and then flip it. All right, there we go. Put it there. There. Stretch it down all the way here. Okay. Put it up like that. All right. Let's see if we can just flip it to the back and see if it looks okay. Send it to the back. Yeah, there you go. It's a nasty looking muck, man. I don't like these leaves. These leaves look stupid. Is there something better I can put on there? Can we make this green instead? All right, let's just do primitive, retro, sushi, tiki, web buttons, hair, flowers, fashion, chart, celebration, arrows, 3D symbols. Man, where did I have? Oh, grime. There we go. I just put all kinds of nasty grime in there. Ew, gross. Oh, there you go. That's perfect for the bottom, though. All right, throw that on the bottom. Object arrange, send to back. Oh, gotta send that to the back now too. Object arrange, send to the back. There we go. All right, that looks much better. Yeah. And maybe like make it leaking down the sides and stuff over here. We have to bring Muckman down now. Maybe, yeah, you know what? We'll do this. We'll do it like this. We'll put Muckman on here. Oh, whoops, gotta bring that to the front now. Object arrange, bring to front. It's too. Okay, I gotta. I'm killing myself here. Okay, let's do it like this. Let's give it a kind of like a stamp of approval type Muckman. Shrink it down too. It's too big. Muckman. And then I'll do my signature because I'm awesome. Just joking. No, I mean, I will do my signature, but I don't really have that kind of ego where I'm like, yo, I'm awesome. And it's 17. I was like, what's the date? Okay. Put that over here. Shrink it down too. You don't need the signature that big, Sky. You freaking egomaniac. All right, put it there. And I don't know what else we got. I'll throw some more garbage junk on there. Yeah, put that underneath Muckman to kind of underline it. And maybe, you know what, do this too. Do a flip one of this and put it there and send it to the back. Send it back. Oh, I keep forgetting. Object arrange, send it back. Yeah. What do you guys think, man? I'm pretty happy with that for like what, 20 minutes or something that I drew this. I wasn't on here that long. Hi Devin, hi Sleepy, hi. Oh, tell you what. Hey Dev, sup Dev? Oh, you're talking to Dev. I thought you were like, there's like a developer signed on. I was like, who's a developer? Okay, guys. No problem at all, Jilly D. I'm glad you like it. I'm gonna send it on over to you. I'll add a little more detail before I send it on over to you. I gotta end the stream now though, because that was my wife that called, so I gotta call her right back. Until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching this live stream of me drawing. I apologize so much for all the cutouts that happened during this. And if you yourself would love to have an illustration like this, just sign up for my Patreon, patreon.com/Scott Ackerman. I will make it this beautiful and colorful. I'll put a lot more time than 20 minutes into it, though, okay? I'll make it, even with Jilly D, I'm going to make her have a much more detailed picture when I send it to her, but I've got to cut the stream for now. Until next time, guys, you guys have a wonderful evening, a wonderful afternoon, and a wonderful morning if you just woke up, okay? Let me